Ooh, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Earthbound Beginnings for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Let's press start. Let's continue our file. We made our way back to Marysville just to save some time on the recording. And in today's episode, I think we're almost past the point where we start in Marysville every time, to be completely honest. We've almost passed that point, but still have one more thing to do. We are going to follow the train tracks. Let me kill the mad car real quick. There we go. Let's follow the train tracks. Stand by me it. Bag lady. Oh yeah, also for housekeeping. Becky did learn PK Freeze Gamma, which is one of the better spells in the, one of the better, PSI abilities you can use. Because what it does is it basically just makes your enemy... It sets your enemy's health to 1. That's like the best way I could describe it. So like you're basically guaranteed to win any... So like we're basically guaranteed to win any fight now. If you really think about it. So we're at the train station, but we're not going to ride it. We're going to follow the tracks some more. And we see this broken bridge, but that doesn't matter because we're going to go up. And this is one of the more infamous parts of the game. At least I think it's one of the more infamous parts of the game. There's like literally an NPC. Hold on, I'll just try to find him. But if I can't find him, then there's literally an NPC that says this is like the most boring part of the game. So watch out. And I don't know, I just kind of think that's a little funny. We went the wrong way. We gotta keep going up. It looks very similar to when we were going over to the Rosemary house. However, this is a different set of hills. We're gonna do 99 damage to Little Saucer A. That's fine by me. Steve's gonna do 90, alright. Connor Prime and Steve are actually like kind of on the same level, which is pretty nice. At least damage-wise. Becky doesn't count because Becky is so drastically different from the rest of these guys. We're getting closer. We're seeing Omega Saucers and Ultra Barbots. Steve, you could one-shot an Omega Saucer, I think. So that's what we're going to do. And then we'll have Becky do a beam. We'll have Becky do a beam, I said. There we go. I also want to show off the... What's it called? I want to show off PK Freeze Gamma in this episode, so we'll probably do that against... Like if we get into like a battle with one particularly strong enemy, then I'll show that off. So we're gonna keep walking. The music changes because now we're in the desert. This is what we're doing. We're doing the desert. All right, so we'll use the Scorpion as an example. I think Steve is a little slower. Maybe. So maybe this will work. Scorpion's gonna use Poison Needle, which is fine because we have the healing PSI. Scorpion situation becomes critical, and then we could do literally any amount of damage, and it would kill. Like, normally Scorpion has way over 66 health. That's what I was getting at. Gabalon. I think since we're only against one Gabalon, we could afford to do this. Becky's gonna guard just because she's not really gonna do anything, and I forgot to heal her. That is my bad. I'm so sorry, Becky. I remember in the last episode, Becky kind of got the short end of the stick, so we're gonna try not to have that happen anymore. But anyway, we're gonna walk straight into the desert over by the sand dunes, and there's actually a lot of stuff to do in here. It's very open, but you can do a lot. So first order of business is we have to go over here, over by the Air Force guy. At least I think he's the Air Force guy. See the Yucca Desert. Charter flights available by arrangement. All right. I'll call him the Air Force guy because, like, you know, he has a tank, he has a airplane. During the last war, I laid mines in the desert. Okay, so he did fight in a war, so that's what we're gonna call him, because I don't think he has an official name. I removed all but one of them, so watch your step. Oh, you want to ride on the plane? Yes, I do. Which flight plan do you want? We're gonna do the cheapest. I mean, we could afford to do all of them. Let's do all of them. Airfare's $15. You know, we got 5 tickets for 3 people. Save your ticket stubs. After you get 10 stubs, you can take the tank. Oh, hell yeah. You look happy about that. Yes, I do. Okay. And then, you see that cactus he's circling around? We're going to have to find that as well. So let's just enjoy the view. And then we could focus on the cactus later. Actually, I might just do the cactus now. Just because we already see it, and I don't want to forget where he is. And then that's where we gotta drive the tank, over by the crushed castle. So, Flight Plan A is definitely given us a lot of information. First, we're gonna go over to the cactus. I believe it was somewhere over here. Alright, there's a Nancy. This is probably like perfect PSI freeze kind of thing. One of the fembots. These guys are a little tricky. Never mind, we don't even need to do PK freeze because Connor Prime is gonna get a crazy one-shot there. Alright, there's a few more cacti. Becky, you can just do PK Beam. Oh! Actually, we're able to one-shot. Alright. Perfect. Anyway, here's the cactus. I remember where he was from the flight plan. Talk to the cactus? No, you can't talk to the cactus. Check the cactus? Wait, a voice is speaking to Connor's mind. Which means we have to use telepathy. On the cactus. The cactus sang. And for whatever reason, it kept on singing. Connor Prime remembered the tune. So now, we have 6 out of 8 melodies. And we have everything in order, so now we could listen to the ocarina if we really want to. It's still not done, but here's what we got so far. There we go. Did you hear it? Yes, I did. Anyway, we gotta go back to... Oh yeah, you can talk to the bones, by the way. Conversing with a corpse, what a brave kid. That's another little, fun fact you can take to the bank. We gotta go back to the Air Force guy. And then we gotta do some more flight plans. Yes, I do. You know what? We could try Flight Plan B. This one costs $30. It's $15 more expensive in total. But this is going to be our 6th flight plan. Oh, it's kind of unfortunate that we have to repeat one. But I mean, that's fine. So this flight plan actually takes us out of the desert. And it looks like we're going over by Pippi's house. Actually, we're going over by Connor Prime's house. This one takes us all the way back. That's the zoo. I remember. If you remember where all these places are. If you've been watching the series. Factory. And now we're looping back over. I gotta say, this is a pretty expansive, like, open world. Everything is connected. You gotta love it. Alright, yes, we will take one more ride on the... Well, we'll take 2 more rides on the plane, but we are going to check out the last one. This one's $45. It's a little expensive. And yes, I am very happy about that. Let's see where Flight Plan C takes us. We're going up. We're going out of the desert. We're going to go over by these islands. It's nice having a little look-see. We're going to keep going. We are really flying by the sea. It's nice. There's a strange building that I actually have never seen before. Or if I have, I don't remember. This is a very overgrown trip past the train track. Very overgrown area past the train tracks. And now we're looping back over to the desert. This is our 9th. Well, our 7th, 8th, and 9th ticket stub. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we need one more. I'm just going to do Flight Plan A again. But seriously, what was that white building? Normally, like, when I played this game before, I just wanted to, like, save money. So I just did Flight Plan A a bunch. And... and I don't know. I'm going to probably do some exploring off camera, and if it's something, I'll do, like, a bonus episode. Just to, like, show that off. Anyway, we're gonna fly around the cactus again. We're gonna fly up over to the broken walls. And then this should be our 10th, 11th, and 12th ticket stub. So now we can talk. No. It's quite expensive, I don't blame you. Alright, so maybe we check out the tank? No, we can just walk by the tank, actually. Oh, wait, maybe I gotta use the ticket stubs over here. Great, I see you saved 10 stubs. Take my tank. Sure look happy. Ha ha ha. Okay, so now we could ride in the tank, and now we're chilling. Now, the tank is pretty powerful, because, I mean, it is a tank after all. So, hopefully, we won't run into any issues in the desert. Over by the walls, I took a wrong turn. We gotta go up here, through this little crevice, and we have to fight a giant robot. So I guess we'll fight. We bounce the attack. Because we're in the tank, of course. Connor Prime's gonna fire the guns. Becky's gonna fire the guns. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Now, the real question is Becky able to PK freeze Gamma? That I don't know. Tank's gonna bounce that back. This is a pretty easy boss fight, but I mean, every fight's easy when you're in a tank. Situation becomes critical. There we go, there we go, there we go. And the tank is broken. Which is a little unfortunate, but... I mean, now we could walk down here. In the underground area. Let's talk to a monkey. Most monkeys here will lie to you, beware. Alright, I will keep that in mind. Now, the underground area isn't that bad. It doesn't have any, like... What's it called? It doesn't have any enemy encounters, but... It is pretty big and expansive. And it is still a maze. It's so quiet here, but too quiet for me, I think. Interesting. I am going to try to talk to as many monkeys as I can, because, I mean, usually the monkeys say something funny. Because, I mean, like, you know, they're monkeys. They're like some of the silliest animals. We're going to go up and around. Talk to this monkey. I'm a lady. Don't talk to me so casually. Fine. The truth is, I'm a man. Case in point. Case in point. We have the monkey lying about his sex. In the town by the sea, you'll meet a new friend. And that must be what the first monkey was talking about by all the lying. Anyway, we're going to go down even deeper. Just walk straight. Find the truth at the end of the path. Fine by me. Straight over this way. I think is the right area. Open the present, and we get a PSI stone. There we go, there we go. There's some goodies in here. There's some goodies in here. And I don't just mean the jokes that the monkeys say. There's nothing over that way. Which is fine by me. The less splitting paths you have to go down, the better. This was the dead end, so we have to go this way. We're going to keep walking. And we are going to lick this place clean. Speaking of licking this place clean, there's another present. And another PSI stone. Hell yeah. Alright, let's keep walking. Now, the trick usually when you're trying to do mazes is you have to, like, hug one wall. And then when you do that, you just eventually make it to the end, but I'm feeling confident about my chances. How long did it take me to get there? Around 18 minutes. At least 18 minutes today. If you want to be pedantic about it. Retreat, and if you don't want to, go back. Oh, never mind, go forward. Thank you, Mr. Monkey. Any more goodies in here? What do you have to say? This monkey's running away from me, so he's gotta have some... something. You caught up with me, I'll admit that's something. Here, I'll give you something nice. Oh, hell yeah. What do we have? Oh, a quick capsule. Alright, we're gonna use that on Connor Prime. Just in case of 4th slip shenanigans. We want to be as fast as possible for that. Is there anything down here before I go up? Yes. A 3rd PSI stone? Alright. I know I've said hell yeah a lot today, but I mean... Where were these guys all my life? They've been holding out on me. Turn right then left to find something nice. I assume that something nice was the PSI stone. Don't go any farther inside. But what if I do? There's another hole. And we're in another little cave formation. That will probably lead us to Magicant. Let's check it. Voice is speaking into my mind, so I gotta use PSI telepathy. Who has lost his tail? And we are back. First order of business, we are going to store all of our PSI stones with the goods keeper. I'm the mysterious goods keeper. You have a need? Yes, I do. We have 3 PSI stones, so we're going to send all of those to Connor Prime's house. Send that to Connor Prime's house. And then we will also store the 3rd PSI stone. Now I think we're fine. Now let's... You know what? I don't think we're gonna save and quit yet. I think there's still like a few more things we can do. This might be a bit of a bigger episode. But I think it'll be worth it. I think it'll be worth it. And the desert went shockingly smoothly. Like, we didn't see too many enemies. And, I mean, to be fair, most of that time was spent in a tank, so... I can afford to spend some extra time walking out of Magicant. Plus, I think I remember the exact sequence now to, like, easily get out. So we're not going to be fumbling around in the dark anymore. Connor Prime has passed 200 hit points now, so that's another important milestone that I forgot to mention in my housekeeping. Okay, so I remember. It's right, left, right. There we go, there we go. I've done this so many times. Let me just kill this family real quick. Mom's eyes is priority number 1, then Dad's eyes, then the Watcher. And we'll get finished off by a PK. We can afford to just do a PK freeze beta, actually. That's enough to kill, and I think that's the least expensive. You gotta be careful with your PSI, especially because we're storing all of our stones. 37 damage, still enough to kill. Fine by me, fine by me. I'm not complaining. Anyway, left. We're gonna take another step and find another family. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna have Connor Prime fight the Mom's Eyes. I'm gonna have Steve fight the Watcher, and then I'm gonna have Becky try to run away. This might be a stupid idea. Actually, no. It did work. Okay, I apparently still took a wrong turn, but it wasn't nearly as bad. Let's kill Ulrich real quick. Ulrich's nice and easy. There we go, there we go. I remember Ulrich was one of the guys in Ken Griffey Jr. on the SNES. I think he played for the Reds, if I remember correctly. One of the like, fictional names for one of the players. I don't remember exactly who it is. But, I don't know, that's just a little aside. A little tangent. And of course, now that we're in Magicant, this is where all the encounters are. We lucked out on the desert, but we did not luck out in the Magicant. But I mean, we're still fine. We're still fine. Groucho, I just kind of want to kill as fast as possible. Actually, maybe this is the most efficient, because we either run away and we save time like that. It doesn't work, and then Groucho has the chance to... What's it called? Run. There we go, there we go. I do feel kind of bad running away from fights, so I'm going to do the next one. Not Groucho, alright. I'm just going to put it on auto. And next time I find a family, I'm just going to put it on auto, to be completely honest. Like, I might still take, like, 1 or 2 damage. But, I mean, it's fine, all things considered. 4 Eyes is nice and easy. That's a nice little fruit gusher full of experience. Walk past the fish cave, because we already beat the fish. We already got the onyx hook. We're chilling. I'm just gonna kill Groucho. To be completely honest. I'm all Groucho'd out. We're still gonna skip over the sword. Don't you worry, we will get the sword eventually. But that is for another day. We're gonna leave Magicant, and as you can see, we're in a different cave. And we're over by the desert, actually. So we're going to follow the train tracks. I think I can just kill the spider. This shouldn't be that bad. Spider's going to poison, but... Steve should finish him off, and then we can heal. And now we'll be chilling. Heal Becky, please. Now we gotta walk over into this overgrown area. And this should be the next phase in our adventure. Omega saucers, alright. We're just gonna have one guy fight each of them. Then it'll be beam on Omega Saucer C, just because it does the most damage. And, like, really, we have 123 PP on Becky. So we're fine. I was so scared for a second, to be completely honest. I saw the PK beam animation, but I wasn't really reading as attentively as I probably should have been. So I was like, what? Why did PK beam like deflect onto Steve? I was gonna go crazy, man. What's in this house? Oh, this is a train station. Trains have stopped, the track was ruined. It's the end of the world and you just ask questions. Stop asking so many questions or I'll start to cry. Alright. I'm sorry. We just keep walking by, I think. That is a dead end. So I think we gotta go south, actually. I'll find this place. We're getting closer. Don't you worry, we gotta fight a spider. Hopefully it doesn't call for help. And it did exactly that. Maybe the play against spiders is use PK Fire? That seems like it would be a better idea. Thankfully, Poison Needle missed. And unfortunately, Steve missed. Shoot. Anyway, we're going to win right here. And we're going to follow this path. Yeah, here's where we are. Music changed. It's a little unsettling. Halt! Who goes there? Boo-hoo. Cause like he's a little kid. And he's crying. Please bring back our mom and dad. Please, I beg you. This is a very a very sad spot in the Earthbound adventure. Hold me, too. How's it going, Wendy? Hold me. How's it going, other Wendy? You also want to be held. Let's go into the church. No one is in the church. I gotta find a save point. I think there's a save point in here. Something's very strange with the Garrickson baby. Something very strange indeed. No problem. This is a hotel? Well, Dad isn't home and I don't care about money. So if you need a place to stay, feel free to stay here tonight. Alright. Fine. Alright, we just swindled a child. Please come back someday. If you do, I may not get quite as lonely here. Is the baby in here? No. That was a kind of insane guess, but... oh, here's the what's it called? The phone. So I can't save and quit right now, but I want to try to find the baby. I could buy some more life up cream. I think the boomerang is a little better than the air gun, but I'm not sure. But I don't think I need any of that. And Becky, you were not really doing any physical damage anyway, so I don't think we need a non-stick pan for you. I mean, it might be nice to have one, just in case we want to make some eggs later, but... all things considered... What do you say? The swamp is to the east, so that means we've gone too far, because we gotta find the Garrickson baby. Now, if I were a Garrickson baby, where would I be? Alright, let's see. I want to finish off with the Garrickson baby. You must be the Garrickson house. I gotta find a way to get over there. Hold on. Go over here. A big ship from the sky took Mom and Dad away. Oh, alien abduction. I see. We just skipped over that little kid, but... I mean, it's fine. What do you think I am? Some guy that talks to every child? There's the baby. Mom told me this baby has mystic power. Oh yes, my name is Tom Garrickson. I like to introduce myself. It's my hobby. Thank you, Mr. Garrickson. Now I know that this baby is the Garrickson baby specifically. Oh wait. I also want to see, like, what's this place called on the map? I can't remember. We're in Youngtown, which is a very, very unfortunate name for what happened here. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Goo goo gaga. No problem. Alright, so we probably have to use telepathy on the baby again. We use telepathy a lot. Let me just say that. Yes. Even though my body is that of a baby, like you, I possess psychic abilities. I know the power of teleportation. Use this power to return to a place you've been to. The baby taught them his power of teleportation. There we go. And then now we have teleport. We're not going to use that right now, because I think we're just going to save and quit. And then we could fool around with teleporting later. Take me to the save point. Actually, you know what? Let's do a teleport. So in Earthbound, well, I think this was the case in the sequels, if I remember correctly. You have to get some running distance. Hold on, we're gonna do this. So we just gotta turn up when we make it to the wall. First of all, get out of my way, little kid. Second of all, let's try a teleport. Let's go to my home. Okay, alright. So, actually, we are not gonna... Well, we could use the onyx hook, actually. Because there's a lot of open space in Magicant. But now I'm just thinking, why am I not just teleporting to Magicant? or why am I not just saving in Magicant? But I mean, I do want to show this off. We're going to fight Dad's eyes real quick. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go, there we go. We've already been recording for quite a while. Take me to my home. Okay, we kind of missed, but I think this is a good spot. We'll figure this out eventually. I just want to go home and eat some jambalaya. Okay, you need a lot of space. I'll figure this out. I'll figure this out, don't worry. There it is, there it is, there it is. So now we're in our home. We're going to eat some jambalaya. We're going to save, and we're going to quit. Yes, I'm 100% doing this to save $1 for the payphone. That whole teleportation saga was just to eat some jambalaya and talk on the payphone. Or talk on the regular telephone. After the amount you spent, bounces 33,530. Spend your money wisely. Well, the next level requires 1,391 for Connor Prime, 860 for Steve, and 224 for Becky. By the way, you want to save? Yes, I do. Okay, but I was thinking of going to sleep now. Save your progress so far. Good night. I'm going to continue, but I will see you guys on the next adventure. Just like your mom, you never want to stop. Please don't push yourself so hard, Slam.